Broadway in downtown Scottsbluff was bustling Tuesday evening as the community celebrates the annual National Night Out. KNEB.TV News starts right now.
From your trusted source for news in western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming, this is KNEB.TV News. Presented by Platte Valley Companies, premier provider of financial services.
Hello, I'm Ryan Murphy. This is KNEB.TV News, powered by Platte Valley Companies. Thanks for joining me. In our top story, it was a picture-perfect evening in downtown Scottsbluff as several blocks of Broadway were packed with people attending the 23rd Annual National Night Out celebration. There was lots of great family-friendly activities, games, live music, and more during Tuesday's night's festivities. Scottsbluff Police Chief Kevin Spencer says more than 90 organizations were there, including law enforcement and fire departments. Spencer said the event was an important outreach for first responders.
This is a great night for us to come out and mingle with the community, have some great conversations, and just see some people that we normally don't see and establish and foster good relationships. So it's a great night to come out and meet all the first responders, fire department, EMS, all the local law enforcement. So it's a great night for us, and it's a well-attended event, and this has been going on for a few years now.
Chief Spencer adds that the goodie bags that went to the first 500 kids that stopped by the Scottsbluff Police Department's booth went very quickly as well. Well, investigators with the Wing Drug Task Force have arrested 5 women following an investigation into drug trafficking. Priscilla Camacho, Carmen Garza, Mary Knotts, Anastasia Redbear, and Josefina Gonzalez were arrested Tuesday morning following the execution of a search warrant at the Capri Motel. During the search, authorities found 25 grams of methamphetamine. Charges the women face include possession of methamphetamine and possession of meth with intent to distribute. They all were scheduled to make their first appearance on the charges today in Scottsbluff County Court. Well, straight ahead, Bill Boyer will be in with your midweek weather forecast. Stick around. KNEB.TV News will be back right after this.
At Platte Valley Bank, we understand that you have a busy life, and that means you don't always have time to come to the bank. That's why we offer user-friendly online and mobile banking with features such as iPay, recurring transfers, and mobile deposit. So you can bank how you want, when you want to. Whether you prefer to bank in person, over the phone, or online, Platte Valley Bank makes it easy to take care of your finances.
KNEB presents country music rising star Dylan Scott.
I'm hooked on kissing.
Friday, August 16th at the historic Midwest Theater in Scottsbluff. Presented by Allo Communications and VIAERO Wireless. Tickets are on sale now at the Midwest Theater box office, by phone at 632-4311 or at midwesttheater.com. Dylan Scott, August 16th at the historic Midwest Theater in Scottsbluff with KNEB.
Recognize these? Sweet, fluffy King's Hawaiian buns. You should. They're the same craveable little buns you get from the store. Recognize these? Arby's $1.49 King's Hawaiian sliders featuring Hawaiian barbecue chicken. You shouldn't, because they're brand new. So if you do recognize them, somebody leaked it. Who are you working for?
Arby's.
Oh. A little paranoid today.
Arby's, we have the meats.
This is KNEB.TV weather from the Arby's Weather Center. Arby's, we have the meats.
We're going to have some scattered thunderstorms across the area here early this evening. I think they'll clear out some overnight. May run into another one here in this time frame between after you go to bed and when you get up in the morning as well. And then more scattered thunderstorms are going to work their way in tomorrow. So scattered storms tonight. I think they're going to be slightly more widespread tomorrow. Heavy rain and hail going to be possible. Otherwise, we don't really have any big changes coming our way over the course of the next 5 to 7 days. 95 yesterday after a morning low of 58. Those just about on par for normal. Nothing in the rain gauge yesterday. We did pile up a few hundredths overnight that hasn't showed up in this total yet, so we'll have that for you when we look at this tomorrow. 90 right now in Scottsbluff, 84 Hastings, 87 in Norfolk. Look at the high country here. Laramie at 75, 79 in Craig over on the other side of the divide, 78 in Rock Springs. We have 87 Ogallala, 89 right now in Valentine, 91 in Chadron, temps in the low to mid 80s. We have a few thunderstorms producing a few gusty winds. Otherwise, outside of that, winds are fairly light across the region. Three areas of severe weather: the eastern seaboard here in the Great Lakes vicinity, and then stretching from portions of the southeast right up into our area. We have a slight risk of severe storms just to our south and east. From North Platte to Kearney southeastward, we are in this marginal risk of severe storms, a marginal risk of severe storms today and tomorrow. That marginal risk of severe storms right along the Front Range, as we have that plume of moisture coming off of the area tomorrow. It's going to trigger some thunderstorms, I think, Friday. Also can't rule out a marginal severe thunderstorm as well. So storms the next 3 days, all going to have the possibility to be strong to severe at times. An isolated storm out here this evening. It will move out and off to the south and east, any of those storms. By midnight or so, we should start to clear out a bit. Can't rule out a shower or storm overnight, but they're going to be few and far between. Low temperatures tonight in the low 60s. Now tomorrow we start the day with partly cloudy skies. We're going to have some mixed clouds, mixed sun. By lunchtime, we're going to clear off just enough to trigger thunderstorms redeveloping across the region. They're going to move all across our area, be pretty widespread actually as we go through the evening hours tomorrow. I think they're going to get an earlier start and be with us throughout most of the evening hours tomorrow as well. High temperatures going to be in the mid 80s, so much cooler tomorrow than where we were today. Rainfall totals, it's going to depend on if you get under one of those heavier showers tonight or tomorrow, anywhere from a hundredth or two all the way up to maybe close to an inch in some areas. Again, it's going to depend on whether or not you get underneath those heavier showers. Tonight, scattered storms, 62-year low, about a 50% chance of storms, half and half that you'll get hit with a storm. Tomorrow, better chances than not with late-day storms developing, highs in the mid-80s. And that's it. After we get through tomorrow, thunderstorm chances start to decrease considerably. Still around Friday, 20 to 30% chance, I think, on Friday. Saturday and Sunday, still a slight chance of storms. And then early next week, those storm chances maybe come down a little bit. Temperatures hold in the mid and upper 80s for most of next week as we really have a pretty pleasant stretch of weather coming our way.
If you've been holding off on Arby's until they serve Hawaiian barbecue sauce dipped crispy chicken on King's Hawaiian sweet rolls for $1.49, then Arby's will see you soon. Arby's, we have the meats.
U.S. National Hot Air Balloon Championship lands in western Nebraska. Starting August 12th, there will be 50 balloons coloring the sky. Then on the 16th and 17th, 30 Old West Balloon Fest pilots take flight. Can't make it to the morning launches? Enjoy one of two night glow options. August 15th at WNCC or the 17th at Five Rocks Amphitheater. There will be a kids education zone and tethered rides for kids 12 and under. The morning launches at Mitchell Airfield. To learn more about the national competition and the Old West Balloon Fest, visit theoldwestballoonfest.com.
At TC and More in Scottsbluff, we believe it's the little things that make your house a home. Start with home decor. Brighten up any room in your house with flags, wall decorations, and custom art pieces. Next, brighten up your wardrobe with clothing and accessories like jewelry and purses from the Myra collection. And remember, seniors and military members receive an additional 10% discount. Visit our website, tcandmore.com, and like us on Facebook, TC and More, 1621 Broadway, beautiful downtown Scottsbluff.
Time when students can learn faster than teachers can talk. We are redesigning instructional delivery to foster curiosity and relevance to the real world. We are doing more than giving them devices. Our professional, progressive, and personal staff prepare them for life. At Moral Schools, your child can thrive.
Welcome back. Fans of railroads and history can get a glimpse of the past in the Panhandle and Southeast Wyoming today and tomorrow. Union Pacific's Big Boy 4014 locomotive is rolling through the area and today it made stops in Ogallala, Chapel, and Sydney, where it will stay overnight. The 4014 was originally delivered to UP back in 1941, going into service generally between Ogden, Utah and Cheyenne, and was retired in December of 1961, having traveled more than 1 million miles during its service life. The railroad reacquired the locomotive from a California museum back in 2013 and restored it in Cheyenne, converting it to burn number 5 oil. Tomorrow morning, the big boy is scheduled to leave Sydney at 8 a.m., making a stop in Pine Bluffs at 9:45 before returning home to Cheyenne's UP Steam Shop shortly after 11 a.m. Well, a 22-year-old Scottsbluff woman has been charged after being accused of hitting a man with a car. Rosa Gonzalez reportedly got into an argument with a man in her vehicle, and after he got out, she drove after him and hit him in the leg. She then reportedly left the area and did not render any aid before driving off. She faces charges including felony failure to render aid, willful reckless driving, and third-degree assault. And a Nebraska state lawmaker is facing calls to leave the GOP after he blasted fellow Republicans for enabling white supremacy and staying silent after President Donald Trump made inflammatory comments about minorities. Senator John McCollister's comments following this weekend's mass shootings in Texas and Ohio, which drew a sharp rebuke from the Nebraska Republican Party, which urged him to tell the truth about his partisan views and register as a Democrat. Well, straight ahead, we'll head to the Panhandle Humane Society to meet their featured Pet of the Week. Don't touch that dial. KNEB.TV News will be back right after this.
Hey, I've been hanging out here a long time outside of Panhandle Auto Group, and boy, do they have a great selection of vehicles.
And their sales team is great to work with, and you can also get your vehicle serviced and detailed too.
Welcome to Panhandle Auto. This is Sam Serta, General Sales Manager. It's been our pleasure to serve you for the past 2 years. At Panhandle Auto, we have a seat for everybody. Whether you need a vehicle for yourself, a son, or daughter, our team will go above and beyond to satisfy your needs and even your dreams. So again, thank you from Sam Serta, General Sales Manager at Panhandle Auto, for allowing us to earn your business. At Panhandle Auto,
it's time for something different.
Are you ready to join the celebration? Then what are you waiting for? Switch to VIAERO today and find out exactly why we're better. More towers than the competition, convenient stores in your neighborhood, friendly, helpful customer service, and top phones at excellent values, such as the iPhone XR for free. That's right, get a free iPhone XR when you purchase any other iPhone of equal or greater value. VIAERO Wireless, your better choice for wireless service.
It's hot, and it's only going to get hotter before it cools down. Beat the summer heat with new windows from Renewal by Andersen. And now is the best time to call because Christmas in July is back. It's the only time of the year that we offer no payment, no money down, and no interest for 18 months. That means no payment until 2021 and 20% off every window and door. Don't miss this amazing deal. Call Renewal by Andersen of Wyoming today at 307-215-7493.
You said yes. Together, you planned every detail. You married. And then you realized 500 square feet just isn't enough room for two. When life happens, find a home that fits. First National Bank North Platte. Start your mortgage pre-approval today. You decide to add another to your family. You start reading parenting books. You're amazed that such a small human could need so much space. When life happens, find a home that fits. First National Bank North Platte. Start your mortgage pre-approval today.
Welcome back. For this week's featured Pet of the Week, we meet Ellie, a 6-year-old dog that needs a great forever home.
This is Ellie. She is a boxer mix, and she is 6 years old. She's a senior. She doesn't get along with other dogs, but she loves people. She costs $50. It includes that she's spayed, up to date on her vaccines, and you also get a chip into it, just so if she ever gets lost, you can find her. You can scan her. She's very nice to other people. Very nice. She gets along with anybody. Very playful. She's just a good dog to have around. She's very loving. I just think she's very loving. That's why. Ellie, come here.
And whoever adopts Ellie for $50 will also get a $25 Murdoch's gift card to get a head start on spoiling her. To meet Ellie or any of the great dogs and cats they have available for adoption, you can head on over to the Panhandle Humane Society Monday through Saturday during normal business hours. Well, straight ahead, we'll take a peek at what's happening around the region on the community calendar.
For the card-carrying fan, get your Husker Visa debit card so you can take the game with you. Free with First Free Checking.
When we transform Nebraska corn into ethanol, it doesn't disappear from the food supply. It just takes a little detour. Ethanol is made from the starch. The rest of the corn becomes livestock feed to create meat and dairy products, corn oil, sweetener, and other food ingredients, and maybe a little carbon dioxide to make your soft drinks fizzy. Homegrown ethanol helps satisfy America's hunger for energy and the world's appetite for feed and food. Nebraska's family corn farmers, sustaining innovation.
Exceptional care, right here at home. That's the mission of Morrill County Community Hospital. Morrill County Community Hospital is a 20-bed critical access hospital that owns and operates clinics throughout Bridgeport, including specialty outreach clinics and Morrill County Home Health Clinic, as well as Chimney Rock Medical Center, located in Bayard. Our dedicated team is committed to you and our community every time at Morrill County Community Hospital, Bridgeport, Nebraska.
When it comes to helping local folks with the loans and financial advice they need, we don't horse around. Our only goal is to help you and your family achieve your financial goals with the right loans and savings products. So if you want to bank with people that care about you and your financial needs, stop by or give us a call. First State Bank. We're big on you. Member FDIC. Online at fsbcentral.com.
Well, let's take a peek at what's happening on your midweek community calendar. That's a look at today's community calendar, brought to you by First State Bank, honoring those who give back. Nominate your community champion at fsbcentral.com.
There's a place where folks still play with fire. The common ground between backyard barbecue heroes and professional chefs. This is where friendships are forged, fire and flavor come together, and new techniques are perfected. Here in Big Green Egg Country, cooking is still treated as an art form. And since the most versatile grill you'll ever own comes with a lifetime warranty, you'll always have the ultimate cooking experience.
Visit the Experts at Paul Reed Construction, your authorized Big Green Egg dealer.
Think a utility vehicle should do more than take you places? So does Kubota. That's why our all-new Sidekick is built to do it all. Climb more. Tow more. Go more. Cross over to more today. Take your Kubota Sidekick home with no money down and 0% financing for 36 months.
Your local Kubota dealer is Sandberg Implement in Gering.
The growth and prosperity of our community is dependent on the reinvestment of local dollars into our local economy. When you open a high-interest savings account at Platte Valley Bank, we turn around and loan your money back to our community for new construction, business expansion, home loans, in backing agriculture, and much more. Come save with us at Platte Valley Bank and know that you are doing business with a local bank with local decisions that reinvests your money here in our community.
And finally tonight, the Goshen County Fair is in full swing, but yesterday it was in full swine. K&B Farm Director Shabella Guzman was out there and caught up with some of the kids showing off their prized pigs.
The Goshen County Fair in Torrington, Wyoming welcomed its livestock to the fairgrounds on Tuesday morning. The livestock came in all day with pigs first through the gates. Cooper Hartung of JM brought 2 pigs with him in his second year at the fair. He tells us a bit about his pigs.
So my pigs, they're girls, they're not boars. I'm guessing they weigh around 290 pounds. So, I mean, they eat about 8 pounds a day. They just like to eat a lot and sleep.
The early morning hours were good for the pigs to arrive before the heat of the day set in. Brenna Herring, a veteran, was in the shower stalls with her pigs, where she explains why she likes showing pigs.
I used to show sheep, but sheep were really annoying. And pigs, other than the fact that they squeal, they're pretty easy, and they don't really require that much maintenance. And you don't have to worry about training them to lead.
Herring talks more about showing pigs at the fair.
Always make sure you keep their head up, and make sure your focus is mainly on the judge, because when you're showing, you're supposed to be making your pig walk with their head up and then look at the judge so the judge knows you're like paying attention and everything. So mainly just keep their head up because that's what makes them look the best.
Arriving early yesterday morning was Natalie Johnson, a veteran, with her heifer Janice. Johnson says her heifer likes to escape and listen to country music.
She's very excited for this, and I'm excited too. This is my 7th year with cattle. Mainly my parents will have a group of weaned off heifers, and we just walk through them and we try to pick which one's the best, more feminine through the face and through the chest, doesn't have much of a bull or steery look, and definitely just a more feminine look to them. And
the Goshen County Fair will feature the Goshen County Day Ag Breakfast at 6:30 tomorrow before the parade. There will also be a rubber check race on Friday and the junior livestock sale on Saturday.
Saturday's fair events will include the Buyer's Breakfast, the junior livestock sale, ranch horse showcase, and wraps up with the Kiwanis Pig Wrestling. Well, that does it for us this time. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll see you here next time.